our listeners can send us suggestions, or we also research Twitter and everything to figure out. Let's try to find someone that did something stupid this week. That's what's called Pendejo of the Week. It translates to Dumbass of the Week.
Uh-huh.
And Pendejo of the Week is brought to you by Micha Libre. It's a homegrown michelada mix brought to you straight out of Southeast Houston. They make all their mixes in-house, and depending on your order size, they deliver. It's super easy to order. All you have to do is DM Miche_Libre. That's MICHE_LIBRE on Instagram or Twitter, or you can hit them up on Facebook. They are the dopest michelada mix. If you guys love micheladas like I do, I highly recommend them. They got all sorts of flavors. They got flavors like mango. They got spicy. They got cucumber. They're coming up with the pineapple. They got dill pickle. Super dope. They're delicious micheladas, and they pair great with Southern Star beers like Bombshell Blonde. All right. So, our Pendejos of the Week. We got 2 suggestions this week. Our first one is former New York mayor and Donald Trump's current attorney, Rudy Giuliani.
Oh.
He's getting Pendejo of the Week because he got caught up in the Borat 2 scene, getting a little handy from Borat's daughter.
Mm-hmm. I didn't watch the movie yet. You watched it?
I haven't seen it, but it's literally all over the place. There's a video
clip out.
Yeah, there's
funny.
Clips everywhere. He apparently got
sense.
caught up getting a handy. They don't show him getting a handy, but they like cut to him like taking his pants off and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And within the scene, Borat runs into the room and he yells, she's too old for you. She's only 15." And Rudy Giuliani just flips out, bro. It's literally the reason I want to go watch Borat now. Just to see that scene.
Did he say she's too old for you? She's only 15.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. So
This is my sister.
no, it's his daughter, bro. It's
his daughter.
Yeah.
I seen that clip, but she looks kind of older. She's not 15.
Yeah.
She's
not.
She's not actually 15.
But she's playing a 15-year-old girl. Like,
okay.
It was more sketch than it actually was.
Sketch.
I mean, Daniel, honestly, you showed me that clip, and honestly, I think it convinced me to try out Borat 2. And Borat 1's on Prime. And we had talked about this when I first came on, that I wasn't going to, keep Borat.
Yeah, you were hating on Borat, bro.
I was hating on Borat for sure because I just feel like the comedy is just not the same as it used to be.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like I'd enjoy it now like I would have when I was, when it first came out. Just based on climate and stuff, but I'm gonna give it a try. I may laugh my ass off, so that convinced me to at least give it a chance and try it out.
I heard it was really funny. I was gonna watch it, whenever I got the chance, but I heard it was really funny. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks hilarious. I don't know. I'm a fan of Borat 1.
Me too.
I like stupid fucking comedies like that.
He's funny.
And I've never seen it.
Borat 2 looks like it's taking a step higher. It's just all gas, no brakes.
Let's go.
It looks intense. So I'm excited to see where that goes. So I think I am gonna watch it.
Yeah, I recommend it, dude. And if you haven't seen the first one, check it out.
I haven't seen the first one, so I'm gonna have to watch that too.
You definitely gotta watch the first one. You tripping? You definitely gotta watch the first one. That was so fucking funny.
Okay, that's on my list, and I'm gonna have to make that happen.
Well, was he jacking off or taking a shit out in public? What the fuck was he doing?
I think he was taking a shit.
He was taking a shit.
Yeah.
Yo, he's funny as fuck. He's a really funny guy.
That's the man. Sacha Baron Cohen.
Isn't he? Oh no, that's not him.
He was doing Ali G.
He's a good actor too, bro. That shit, he keeps a straight face. To keep a straight face on the shit you doing. He's really good.
I mean, that's all he does, though.
Then Trump tweeted him, right?
Yeah, today or yesterday. Yeah. Sacha Baron Cohen or something like that. That is fucking hilarious, man. All the movies he's done. Bruno, Borat.
He's actually in a new movie called The Chicago 7.
Where he plays a serious part.
Yeah, he plays a serious part. Well, kind of. He's a hippie. He's one of the yips. Yeah. During during the 60s. He plays a yip, one of the yippies.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a pretty good movie. I caught the middle of it as my wife was watching it on Sunday, and I'm like, it's definitely worth checking out. It's good. Yeah. It's intense.
All right, Kyle, you got a Pendejo of the Week this week?
Yeah, so this one, I'm going to go ahead and start with this part. It's going to be from it's a 26-year-old guy named James Blight. So he was charged with grand theft auto trespassing. The fun part is I want you guys to guess like what exactly was for, and then maybe if you guys can kind of guess maybe where he's from, because I'll tell you right now, it's pretty much if you know crazy people in the United States, you pretty much know where they all come from.
Well,
yeah. And what's his name? James what?
His name is James Blight.
Okay.
Okay, and you said figure out what
So
he was
where did in terms of the craziest people in the U.S., where do they tend to come from?
You already know.
It's
I'll give you a
Florida.
hint.
It's got to be Florida.
Yeah, absolutely.
You already know.
So basically, what he did was he stole a bulldozer and started running over and stealing Biden signs. He ran a fence down and went to Biden signs and would jump out of the bulldozer and take the signs out of people's yards and then run over their fence. Eventually, he was arrested.
Wow.
Politics aside, you shouldn't be taking down signs for one, but you also probably shouldn't be bulldozing people's fences down.
I'm taking that over Trump signs, but I ain't bulldoze people's fence down.
Bro, some people take it way too extreme.
Oh yeah,
bro.
He was wild now.
That's a true Trump supporter right there. God damn.
Dedicated. You got to say though, right?
Oh yeah.
That's wild. But yeah, he's from Florida. I think we established that. He's definitely from Florida.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, he's definitely from
I wonder if he
Florida.
was on drugs.
There's nothing more crazy.
It seems like
Florida.
all of them are somehow, some way, they're on some sort of.
Well, I feel like a lot of people in Florida have hookworms. In Texas too.
For sure.
The hookworms because the ground is moist and shit. And we out here barefoot and shit.
They're always walking with their feet out. Like they're basically more country than some Texas folk if you go out there.
And that's how you get hookworms. Yeah. And hookworms fuck with your brain, slow down your speech and shit. For real. That's what people think. The South has that fucking stigma of being dumb and shit, but it's really because motherfuckers got hookworms and talk slow because of it, you know?
I never thought about that. Holy shit.
Yeah. For real, I'm out here.
Keep my fucking shoes on. Fuck that.
Yeah,
I ain't never going outside to get barefoot. Fuck
right? I was with some slides. No, for real. Motherfuckers don't know that shit.
No, I didn't know that shit. It's wild.
He just blew my fucking mind.
I think I might have made that up.
You know what?
It's all right, man. It's a Weekly Indie podcast. We make shit up all the time. We don't fact check anything here. It's all right.
I blame it on the hookworms, bro. I blame it on the hookworms.
Yeah, I was just talking. I've taken down a couple of Trump signs before, but years ago. But the thing is, with me, as crazy as to take down signs, to put a sign up is just as crazy to me.
It's ballsy. Yeah. It's ballsy.
Yeah, I find it crazy.
It's like where is your head at all day that you really want to put a fucking Biden or Trump flag on your car and drive around with like he's your daddy or something? Like, man, grow up. And motherfuckers, I see people put Trump signs on their boats. On the $1 million boats, you paid $1 million for that boat. You gonna put another man's name on it?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't mind.
Like,
that's what I was about to say. Like, what was it? Topless weekend or Jeep weekend? There's a shitload of fucking Trump flags on all the Jeeps, and I was like, damn, dude, he owns them or what?
They crazy, bro. They crazy. They out here. They ready.
Wild. I mean, like, but also, like, you're basically asking for your car at some point, whether a Trump sign or a Biden sign, to get scratched or hit or stolen. Like,
and I think both sides, everybody does. Both sides do that so they can get a reaction, so they can be like, look how the other side reacts to my opinion type shit.
The angry right and the angry left.
The angry right, the crazy left. Yeah,
absolutely. And they're both crazy and angry.
They're both fucking angry and crazy. Yeah, fucking crazy people, bro.
There's a good place in the middle.
Yeah.
And then you can have right-leaning opinions and left-leaning opinions and still not be okay with the way things are going right now, or the way things potentially go.
Why can't I, support the right to have a gun, but at the same time, not want police to kill black people? Why is that making
100%?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Chris, do you got someone who did something stupid this week?
This week, what are we in? Monday. So this weekend
or last week? Last week.
Yeah. Lunas.
Last week. Let me try to think what happened last week. Nah, bro. What's that motherfucker's name? Look, I can't even lie. I try to say that to think maybe something would come to head.
But it's all good, man.
So you know what? I give myself Pendejo of the week for that right there. I can't think of current events. I can't lie. All week, I kind of I don't really go out and drink, but I kind of turned up too much this past week, so I don't really remember much. Yeah, so I give myself that shit because I blew through money like stupid this week and this weekend especially. Bro, I blew through money on trippers. You know what? I give myself Pendejo week.
We accept it kindly. We'll add you to our list. We'll take a picture and put a little sticker right here in the back corner.
That's real right there, man. You're giving yourself it.
I turned up too much this week for sure. I need to relax.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
All right, man. Mm-hmm. All right. Moving on, we got a little segment when we do interviews we like to do where we hit you with some rapid fire questions.
Let's get it.
I'm gonna let Kyle take this one over. Just answer them to the best